Thank you, everyone. I hope you are enjoying Boom in the Room. Laura, thank you for the introduction. Thank you, Reed Management, and for you coming. It is an absolute pleasure for me to present INCA to you this morning. And I want to focus on who we are, what we do, and why you might consider a small investment. That's our obligatory disclaimer. I will be talking about future events, and I will be talking about them very positively. I do have some rose-coloured glasses, but I think on this occasion I'll pass. Who are we? We are a board with over 100 years combined experience in global and exploration mining. We're a team of highly experienced geologists and administrators. And we are a loyal and valued shareholder base that we call the ALPACA Army. The board comprises myself, Gareth Lloyd, Dr. Jonathan West, and we have implemented a 5-year business plan, strategy of growth through exploration and discovery. Our aspiration within this time frame is to become a small cap company, and beyond that, we shall see. Within the past 12 months, we've grown from a market cap of 3 million to plus or minus 60 to 70 million. It's not a bad growth in 12 months. And despite having $12.5 million in the bank, our NEDs elect to salary sacrifice. Our Australian team, Mel Smart, COSEC, Vanessa Ballard, if you call the office or use the email, she will get back to you or she will send your message on to me. Rob Heslop, our consultant geologist, he is the generator of our remarkable projects in Australia, and I'll talk about those later. He is highly motivated to make a major discovery for us and for the ALPACA Army. Our Peruvian team, Lorena, among other things, she will get the drill permits for us. Ruth, General Manager, she organises entire admin and finance. Tilla Kroll, Head of Geology, Head of Exploration. Among other things, he designs and implements and makes sure the drilling goes well in Peru. The ALPACA Army, there's quite a few there. They comprise sophisticated, discerning, and mainly retail investors. Our top 20 hold some 26% of the company. But our, our ALPACA Army are very, very loyal. They've supported our consolidation, and our rights issues have been heavily oversubscribed. So what we do, we conduct best practice exploration to decrease risk. We manage cash. For every $1 spent on administration, 4 goes into the ground. We communicate and we update, creating value through regular news flow, and we create wealth through discovery. So discovery, first drill hole in Shinapi was a 10-bagger. Second 10-bagger was the discovery of over many hundreds of veins at our prospect called Humispanco at Wikeza. And our third discovery, I'd like to say, is the addition of Dr. John West and Rob Heslop to the company. Best practice. We are not a one-trick pony. We have many lead projects. We deploy multi-phases of exploration and multiple methods to de-risk our drill targets to the extent that they can. Cash management, as I mentioned before, for every $1 spent in admin, 4 goes into the ground, and that trend historically is increasing. So at the moment, we're probably spending $6 to $8 in the ground per $1 in administration. We communicate and we update. We keep the ALPACA Army and all other investors up to date with regular news flow, delivering exploration outcomes and share price performance. Our portfolio, Peru, is essentially Riqueza, and Riqueza is a gold, copper, Tier 1 porphyry skarn focused project. It is located in the prolific mineral belt of central Peru. It has many, many targets which are being drilled at the moment or are drill ready. Our 3 Australian projects are gold, copper, Tier 1, IOCG, SEDEX and porphyry skarn focused. They are located in known and emerging Tier 1 provinces in Northern Territory and Queensland. And we have multiple targets that we are quickly advancing to drill readiness. Our project focus in terms of commodity are copper, gold and silver. Already? Sorry. Copper is increasingly seen as green, a green metal with the electrification of the world. Reserve banks around the world are buying gold, and like copper, silver is seen as a green metal with a lot of high-tech applications as well. We like Tier 1 deposits, I have to come clean. These are not our assets, but we define Tier 1 deposits as large ton, low-grade deposits greater than 400 million tonnes, 0.5% copper, half a gram per tonne gold. They tend to last for a long time, and they are normally the bailiwick of major mining houses, but they can be found by juniors. So they are a company maker and they are a company changer. Now we'll drill down into the projects. Riqueza South, or Riqueza and Riqueza South, we are targeting Tier 1 epithermal porphyry skarn mineralisation. It hosts a mineralised footprint 12 kilometres by 5 kilometres in area, and within that there are multiple targets. We have major mining houses immediately to the north, immediately to the south of us, and we are currently drilling the northeast area, and we're currently sampling and mapping the Riqueza South. Target generation is important to us, Riqueza South, and we want to drill the central and southern areas in 2022. So continuous drilling from now until well into 2022. This is our exploration model for Riqueza and Riqueza South. An exploration model is a slice through the ground. It provides like a cake going through a layer cake in this particular case. The model provides interpretation of that which is below the surface based on that which is known at the surface. So on the left, you'll see, I won't turn away from the mic, the blue areas we've interpreted a series of interpretations driving potential for porphyry and skarn. The yellow shape in the middle is alteration ridge, not itself mineralised, but either side of it there's known mineralisation, up to 2,250 grams per tonne silver, not bad. The purple shape to the right is a known copper gold porphyry, partly owned by Anglo. So between that and the yellow shape is Riqueza South, and north of the yellow shape is Riqueza. So we have many, many large targets in this project. Farina is a stunning project. Tier 1 IOCG SEDEX mineralisation is a target. It hosts, in the last count, nine IOCG SEDEX targets, and we're currently flying air mag. That's probably 40% done, and we're interpreting gravity. And the independent assessment of initial gravity has already generated a 29-hole program of 28,000 metres of drilling. Not bad. We've also lodged an application of a government drill hole number 4, which you may know in the media has over 300 metres of visible mineralisation, including chalcopyrite. Now, should we be successful in that application, it would be as if that hole was drilled by us. So we are planning drilling at Mount Lamb, Jumping Spider, ALPACA Hill. So we're going to be drilling there this year, hopefully, and well into 2022. This is the Farina model. We have interpreted deep magmatic features. These have seismic representation, so the bedding has been pushed up. Above these magnetic features, we have interpreted deep structures along which volatiles and metals will rise up. So this is not the entire project, but it shows a number of IOCG and SEDEX targets. Mount Lamb is a SEDEX target, and you'll notice that the government drill hole 4 is there. Jumping Spider is an IOCG target. These are very large targets, and there are many more. As I said, the count is 9 Tier 1 targets at Farina. Macaulay Creek, probably less talked about, but I really do like Macaulay Creek. Tier 1 scale porphyry skarn mineralisation, a mineralised footprint of 12 kilometres by 10 kilometres within which there is known porphyry and skarn mineralisation. We are about to fly Air Mag over there, and we intend doing ground geophysics in 2022 and drill that project as well in 2022. Macaulay Creek model, we have interpreted a number of telescoped granites, so granites within granites. We know that they're mineralised because the previous owner actually drilled those and found low-grade mineralisation and then left the project. Where the granites intrude favourable lithologies, we develop skarn potential, and we've recently announced the discovery of skarn at Mount Brown, which is not named after me, and Wallaroo. G. Nelson, we are after Tier 1 IOCG and organic gold. Okay, that's there's some strange alchemy happening down there, yeah, the host is what we know is there is copper, gold, silver vein swarm, which is over 1.5 kilometres across, with individual veins up to 5 metres in width. And we're planning to fly. In fact, we are flying Air Mag there now, and that's probably 35% finished. And we're planning to drill that in 2022 as well. So we're a very busy company. Exploration model for G. Nelson. We have deep magmatic waters driven by intrusions, along which these deep structures, fluids migrate. It's an IOCG model, or it's something like more similar to a Winu potentially. As they migrate, they transform into these rich veins. So we think there's something driving those veins. You don't get a 1.5 kilometre swarm of veins without something below it. So we want to drill that as well. So I become an ALPACA Army member. I think hopefully I've explained why in the previous slides, but we will put your money in the ground. We have known Tier 1 targets, and we have multiple chances of discovery and re-rate in the near term. We have a track record of share price performance. Meet me at the board, at the booth number 30, and I'll leave you with our ASX code, ICG, which stands for, if you ever wondered, INCA, copper and gold. Thank you, everybody.